Hi everyone. Today we are getting into part 6 of transportation in animals and plants lesson. So in last classes we have discussed about the heart whole structure, what are the walls, what are the septums present inside the heart, and how the auricles and ventricles are doing their work, that is by contraction and relaxation, what is heartbeat, everything. Okay. So just recall once again, how does the heart beat? How does the heart beat? So in some extent I already discussed it, as the blood flows through the different chambers of the heart. We know that heart is divided into 4 chambers, isn't it? RA, RV, LA, LV, isn't it? So the blood flows through different chambers of the heart, that is auricles and ventricles, isn't it? So during that time, auricles and ventricles came to contract and relax. During the blood flow, the auricles, both right and left auricles as well as right and left ventricles, start to do their work. How? By contraction and relaxation. So due to the contraction and relaxation of the heart, we can feel the rhythmic vibration, which is termed as heartbeat. So how does the heart beat? So the entire process is done with the help of contraction and relaxation of auricles and ventricles. And when will the contract take place? During the flow of blood through the heart. So this is nothing but what? Heartbeat. So heartbeat is nothing but the movement of the flow of blood through the heart. At that time, the entire process of contraction and relaxation takes place in the auricles and ventricles. That process is nothing but heartbeat. Now we are going to see two new terms regarding the heartbeat. Regarding heartbeat, we are going to see two new terms. One is systole and another one is diastole. Systole. That is systole, and another term is diastole. Systole means nothing but contraction. Systole means nothing but contraction. Diastole meaning relaxation. So as I told, heartbeat, during heartbeat what happens? Contraction and relaxation of auricles and ventricles takes place, isn't it? Sometimes the auricles will contract, sometimes the auricles will relax. Same time, similarly, like auricles, ventricles, what it will do? It will contract and it will relax. So both contraction and relaxation is taking place in auricles and ventricles. So the contraction is nothing but systole and the relaxation is called diastole. So hereafter, instead of contraction and relaxation, in definition of heartbeat, we are going to introduce the term systole and diastole. Here two systole and two diastole names were given: auricular systole, auricular diastole, ventricular systole, ventricular diastole. So what is the meaning? Auricular meaning auricles, systole meaning contraction. So when auricle contract, when the auricles, it should be either right or left, whatever it is, when the auricle contract, that is called auricular systole. What about auricular diastole? When the auricle is relaxed, that is called auricular diastole. Same way, ventricular systole meaning when the ventricles contraction is taking place, that is ventricular systole. Otherwise we can say contraction taking place in ventricles is called ventricular systole. Relaxation of the ventricle is called ventricular diastole. So systole meaning contraction, diastole meaning relaxation. So during heartbeat, we know that contraction and relaxation is happening. So contraction and relaxation meaning systole and diastole. So in heartbeat, what do you mean by heartbeat? We can say periodic contraction. Say whether only one time is contraction and relaxation is taking place. No, it is taking place continuously, isn't it? So periodic contraction and relaxation, and it won't take place simultaneously. Contraction is taking place. So in this picture you can see First, both are heart picture. The first picture denotes diastole. Diastole means what? Relax. So you can say see the picture. The blue one is nothing but deoxygenated blood, and we know that deoxygenated blood only first enters into the right atrium, and then when will the atrium, when will the blood receive, when will the chamber will start to fill? During relaxation. When it is empty only, when it is in relaxed condition only, it can able to hold more amount of blood, isn't it? Once the chamber is filled, what happens? The wall will open due to the pressure, so the blood flows to the next chamber, isn't it? First, both auricles will be in relaxed position. Both means right auricle and left auricle. So both auricles are relaxed in position. It is diastole. If you see the second picture, systole, you can able to find the difference. In second picture, if you see the right and left ventricles, it was somewhat strinked, which means contraction. What do you mean by contraction? So it gives more pressure. Due to the more pressure, the blood will flow to the next chamber, isn't it? So systole means contraction, diastole meaning relaxation. So what is heartbeat? Periodic contraction and relaxation of auricles and ventricles. So during heartbeat, during the process, auricles and ventricles contract and relax periodically. This process keeps on continuing. So this continuous periodic relaxation is nothing but heartbeat, and that composes the cardiac cycle. That composes, that is this heartbeat, periodic relaxation and contraction is there, no? That composes the cardiac cycle. So you can see the picture here, cardiac cycle. Cardiac cycle is nothing but sequential event which is cyclically repeated in heart. We know that heartbeat is the continuous process, and this process is taking place as like a cycle. Cycle meaning what? While doing pedaling, the one leg will come to the top portion and another leg will be in the down. After that, this right leg will go down, left leg will come up. Later on, doing process, it is a continuous thing, ups down, up down. So it is a cyclic method. So here cardiac means represent heart. So this cycle keeps on rotating, that is both diastole and systole. So diastole meaning relaxation, systole meaning contraction. So contraction, relaxation is keep on taking place in the entire cycle. So hence it is called cardiac cycle, because the cycle takes place inside the heart. So cardiac meaning heart. Why it is called cardiac means heart? Because the cycle is taking place, that is diastole and systole periodic continuously taking place inside the heart. Hence it is cardiac cycle. Okay, and it consists of systole and diastole of both auricles and ventricles, and we know that both the systole and diastole taking place in both auricles and ventricles. So auricular, so in one cycle we can see auricular systole, ventricular systole and joint diastole, because diastole is relaxation. At very first time the deoxygenated blood only enter. During that, both the chambers, that is right atrium, see here it is given, during the the all cells of our body start to release deoxygenated blood. That blood enters the superior vena cava and inferior vena cava first of all. So both the right atrium and left atrium receives blood at a time. So both the auricles, what it is doing? Relaxing. During relaxing position only we can, the chambers can able to receive the blood. Okay, so at that time what happens? Joint diastole taking place, and then after that auricular systole and ventricular systole is taking place. So this is called cardiac cycle. Okay, and now we are going to see a very interesting topic called blood pressure. I don't know how many of you have heard, have ever came to a doctor along with their parents or grandparents to get the BP check. I hope many of you would have heard elderly heard before that elderly people said that, he has high BP problem. So what is BP? So BP is nothing but blood pressure. In short, they used to say in medical term BP. They used to check BP. First of all, whenever they are going to hospital, they will check the temperature, BP and weight, isn't it? So BP meaning blood pressure. So BP is something related with blood. So the ratio here, blood pressure represents the ratio of systolic pressure to the diastolic pressure. We know that what is systole, what is diastole. So in auricles and ventricles, the blood flow is taking place by the contraction, relaxation, isn't it? So how much pressure is taking place during the systole and diastole? No, that calculation is blood pressure. So the ratio of systolic pressure to the diastolic pressure. So in simply say contraction and relaxation. So during systole, the pressure in which the blood flow is measured as systolic pressure. During systole meaning during contraction, the pressure in which the blood flow is measured, no, that is called systolic pressure. During diastole, the blood flow is measured, that is called diastolic pressure. So normally BP is always given by two numbers. Generally, the BP they used to say by two numbers. Here, the average BP of healthy adult is given 120/80 mm of Hg. Hg meaning mercury. Okay, so BP is measured with the help of two numbers. The first number, that is in numerator, 120/80, that is 120/80. So 120 is the numerator and 80 is the denominator. I told that blood pressure is nothing but the ratio of systolic to diastolic pressure. So the first number represents the systolic pressure. Here the first number meaning the numerator 120 represents the systolic pressure and 80, the denominator, represents the diastolic pressure. So 120/80 is the average BP. It is not common for all human beings. It is the average healthy adult. Contains 120/80 mm of mercury. And the instrument used to measure the blood pressure is sphygmomanometer. Sphygmomanometer. I hope you have seen that apparatus. They used to, some markings will be there. Along with that, one band was given. See, in the picture it was given. One blue band is there here. Actually, it is somewhat blue. It may be green or black is also there. That was connected with the small pump, isn't it? And they use it to tie almost usually in the in our biceps area only. Why? Because there only the arteries the blood flow you can easily find, because we are going to measure the pressure. And what pressure? Both systolic and diastolic pressure. So what they will do, first they will lose the pump and they start to they start to pump. At the time the band tightens our bicep portion. So at that time you can able to find so if it tightens, the blood starts to contract. So you can find the contract with the help of the stethoscope. And stethoscope is the instrument used to measure the sound. So they use it to keep the stethoscope on that place so that they can able to find the contraction with the help of the sound, and that on which point they are getting the sound, no, they will measure. General for average healthy adult gets systolic pressure at 120, and after that what they will do, they will, after pumping, you will get the systole. Then later on they slowly reduce the air inside the pump so that the contractions reduces. At one point relaxation takes place. So at that time also one beep sound will be heard with the help of stethoscope, and that is called diastolic pressure. And usual for healthy people, the beep sound came at 80. So systolic to diastolic pressure 120/80 mm of Hg, because the mercury, Hg here meaning mercury, it's a symbol. Hg is the symbol which denotes the element mercury. And the instrument, the reading was given, no, inside the red line is given, no, that red line here, I don't know, wait, this is the reading point. Inside the red color is given, no, that is called mercury. So the mercury will move up and down. With the help of the mercury we are measuring, hence the unit is given as mm of Hg, and the instrument name is sphygmomanometer. And they also use stethoscope to hear the sound of that systolic pressure and diastolic pressure. So stethoscope is used to hear the sound. Okay, so BP is a very interesting thing. It is not given in your book. For your own interest only, I am giving this topic. Okay, if you can any doubt, you can ask me, and then I'll continue in the next class. Okay, thank you.